I'm a full-time nerd. Full-time glasses. Anyway, been thinking about my channel because I've been running out of shit to do. So yeah, I'm just playing with the 240Z today, but we'll go for a walk. We'll talk about what's going on. I was, as you'd know if you've been watching the channel, building the 620 into a race car. Now, I thought that would be good for the channel, for you to watch me race, but it doesn't seem like many people care. So 620, I'm going to take it out for a couple more races, but it's going back to a road car again. Well, it is a road car now, it's registered, but I'm going to paint this thing up real nice. I'm going to put all the effort into the appearance, and I'm going to stick the L16 in it with the 5-speed trans and make it look really, really nice. And then I'm going to finish that. I'm going to sell it, and that'll fund the next project, because I think that'll be more interesting for the channel if I just don't work on the same shit all the time. Be good for you guys because you get to see different stuff, and it'll also be good for my entertainment. So yeah, I'm still going racing, but I'm not going to document it as much unless I think it's really worth documenting. And I'm going to be finding something else to race other than the 620. I might even build something from scratch, like a kart type thing. So yeah, I think the 620, she's too good to not do something with. I enjoy driving it. It's fun to drive. It's slow, but it's still fun. But yeah, I'm going to build it up, make it real nice, do the interior up. Might redo the bench seat, unless the 5-speed comes back too far and I can't have a bench seat. Then I'll have to work something else out. But yeah, I'm going to have to redo the dash. It never had that crack. It never used to have that crack in it, and I left it out in the sun for too long. She just split open. That was a shame. Oh well, I'll fix that. But yeah, 620, she's going to get a big birthday soon. But first, I at least want to get the 240Z into paint, which it's not too far away. There's not much left to do before it's ready for paint. So well, as soon as it's ready for paint, like all block back and ready, that's when I start working on the 620 seriously. But yeah, the other week I did take a video of doing this, but there was a big rust hole right there, and I fixed it. Did that last weekend. I took a video, but I didn't think it was very exciting, so I didn't post it up. And I've got another one on this side I've got to do, which I'm going to do today. But yeah, as far as being ready for paint, I mean the roof's all ready for high fill primer. Engine bay is mostly ready for high fill primer. I've just got to tidy up a bit in that corner. I'm going to put nutserts in those holes, because I want the battery tray to be able to bolt in and bolt out. And then I've got to do some filler work on the bonnet. You can see it's a bit rough. You can see that in the video. But yeah, it's nearly ready. I've got the door and guard off just so I can get at this rust hole that I was talking about. But I did find, trouble is working in tight sheds like this, you can't stand back and have a really good look at it. But when I had it outside the other day, I noticed this sill panel, it's got a big whoop in it. It goes like that. And if I leave it like that, it's going to piss me off for the rest of my life. because I want to keep this car for as long as I can, because I like it, and if I don't fix it, it's going to annoy me forever. Anyway, I'm going to put you guys down. I'll come back later when I've made some progress on this rust here. Jeez, I do have a lot of work left to go yet. But once it's in colour, I can start doing some, putting it all back together. The motor's almost ready to go in. I've got the clutch kit. I just got to get a slave cylinder to go on the side of the gearbox and a master cylinder for the actual pedal. And then it'd probably drive if I stuck the motor in it. Yeah, that's exciting. That's very exciting. I'd be able to drive it for the first time, even if it's only up and down the driveway. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm gonna do some work now. See you in a minute, guys. One other thing, guys. I really like working on bikes. I used to do it heaps about 10 years ago. But something came up and yeah, I stopped doing it because of a certain situation, but I want to get back into that. I was starting with the old CX500. Now the reason why I'm talking to you about this is I know a lot of car people aren't really into bikes that much, and vice versa. So I was thinking about starting a second channel just for bikes, but then I thought, no, want to do a bike video? I'll make it a bike video, and you'll know by the thumbnail. And if you don't want to watch it, just don't watch it. Simple as that. So yeah, it'll be on the same channel. Now this thing here is going to be a cafe racer, so I'm going to change this back end, because the worst thing about these CX500s is this bulbous rear end with skinny tyre. So I've got to narrow it up so it looks more in proportion with the tyres. So yeah, but yeah, I build it up like that. Was going to put clip-ons on, I may still yet, but kind of like the flat bars. They're sort of a compromise between the two. You don't have to lean too far forward, and they're still nice and flat. Change the headlight, get rid of all this, make it more simple, and yeah. But yeah, this is not going to be my last bike. I really want to try on Thruxton one day. They're a good machine, but yeah, there's going to be some bikes coming up on the channel. Just warning you. Okay, I'm going to go back to work now. So anyway, I'm working on this rust here, and it goes all the way up to here. So we got this outer skin I've got to get out first. So I'm drilling out these, what do you call them? Spot welds. And I'm going to take this whole outer skin right up to here. So there's spot welds up here as well. And I think it's got some lead fill through there. So I'm going to try and get it off as good as possible without damaging it, because I want to try and save some of it so I don't have to fabricate as much. I'll stick it in the blaster and see what I can get out of it. Yeah, so I'm going to wire wheel it up first to make sure I can find all of the spot welds. What do you think? So yeah, that's the outer skin all fabricated up and ready to go. Just let me pull it off so you can have a look. Yep, so we've still got this part here to make up yet. So it's basically almost the same process as making this skin, because it's got to sit flush onto it. But yeah, that's that. Actually had to weld the original part on, which came from off there. I just sandblasted it up so there's no rust left on it. But I was hoping to get that all done today, but didn't happen, because it was worse than what I thought, which usually happens. That's the way rust goes. It's like an iceberg. You only see the tip of the surface until you start digging, and then you find more. As the old Fairlane found here, she blew out in a few spots that we weren't expecting. So, but that's nearly ready for paint. So yeah, that'll be done soon. As I've been working today, I've decided might finish what I promised by putting the L16 in the 620. So I'm going to get stuck into that during the week at night time. I'm going to order a distributor cap for the distributor and see if I can get it running before I stick it in, because I don't want to stick it in and find out that it's no good. I'll probably work on this on Sundays, work on the 620 on Saturdays, and do whatever I feel like doing after work each night to try and get the ball rolling. But yeah, on that note, guys, I'm going to sign off, go inside and relax. Might play some music, might write some new music for the channel, because I haven't done that for a while, and I have been practicing, so my lead work's been getting better, and might write something that's better than what I used to put up. See if I can anyway. Can't promise anything, but I'll try. See you guys.